Alright.
Wake Sam to law, what it do?
Yeah, I'm here, homie. What's
Hey,
up?
listen. This your boy Sheed, man, from
Yeah,
To The
Robbie
Point.
Cam. I'm here.
And
Robbie Cam.
listen, man, welcome to The Point podcast. This is episode 10. We on a dime.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
putting in time. We on a
yeah,
dime, feel me?
yeah.
Listen, so what's the re-up, kind? The re-up was what? We
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
on it,
re-up.
homie. No, I am. Yeah, I'm on it. We was on, you know how the people be all trying to flick up, you know what I mean, on that groupie love type time. Like, we were
Right,
talking about how the people be like all trying to jump in flicks. They even elbowing niggas in the trying to get out the way from the women. I mean, elbowing the women out the way to get the flicks of these niggas, man. I mean, on some groupie time. So I
it's
was like trying to sing out what's all that really about. Because at one time we didn't take flicks. I grew up in an era where all that taking flicks was only cool when you like in certain like clubs. And you got
right,
flicks, maybe a certain squad or a certain fly chick was in the club and you were trying to scoop her up. You know
right.
what I mean? You took a picture, maybe let her take a picture, and it cost $5. The boy had the little instant photos on. You
Yeah,
put it
the
in your
guy
back
used to
pocket.
hustle.
You fans it, wave it, dry, and all that type shit.
Salam alaikum, son.
But
Yeah,
now they come into Instagram, flicky, and all that. And it's like almost like, what's the real meaning behind that? Like, so I was reading up on the tip, like, I would like to see us really. I ain't trying to say you can't take no pictures, so please don't get me wrong there. I love these pictures. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a time and a place to do that. So, like, if you ain't really in that squad, I don't think you should even try to, exercise your right to get a picture. It's a time for that. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So some people be, bogarting their way in, excusing their right, polite way of
No,
asking.
we try and keep it going, son. That's Nizzy. Assalamu alaikum. I see my daughter. Listen, this
Listen,
this
what's
is
up,
my
Neff?
this
What's
is
up?
my thoughts, right, and feelings about that, right? I'm
Yeah,
gonna get all the way to the piz joint, right? And get to the point.
right,
I believe uh if you don't have a personal
You see me shake? Am I dark or something in there?
you dark, yeah.
I lighten up now a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right,
If you ain't got have a personal introduction, a formal introduction to these folks, like I
right,
said, and y'all walk in, I'm talking about the stars or whatever they want to call the stars and all that, right?
right,
And you the layman, right? And we come across the star. I think like if you don't have a personal and intimate introduction and some type of connection made for you to want to take a picture,
right,
and your pretense is to take a picture just because this cat a star and you think this star gonna shine on you in the picture, and you
right,
throwing the pictures up all out there on the gram and all that. Some people take it different. I'm from a different school, so I'm gonna take it as groupie love. That's what I'm gonna take it as. You know what I mean? Cause that's what it really come off as, and that's what it is. I done heard these women talk about how when they at the club with these guys, they might be in the VIP section and all that, and they say some of these dudes go as far as boxing a woman out to get next to these dudes, man.
right, right.
If that ain't groupie love, then what is it? That's all
Hey,
I, you know what I mean?
hey, listen, right though. Well, see, it go back to the character, the individual, and what time frame we living in now,
Yup.
though, right? Because some people gonna argue us down that it's a different time frame now,
My
and
son say them niggas Joes, yeah.
y'all old heads all living back in the dinosaur era, when now it's cool to go ahead and flick up and be Joe Familiar like that, right?
Is it
And
really cool?
in this era, it gotta be because I'm seeing a lot of people doing that. It don't mean it's cool for me to do it though.
Right.
I'm exempt from that. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't take it the way I take it, so I can't really speak only because I don't live in that box. So I
Right.
can't speak as if I'm the only person who don't live in that box.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's other people like me, but I ain't speaking for all of them. I can only speak for the people that I know that live in that box. And they living like this. They saying, listen, the time is right now. So that's why I gotta be even on that a little bit, because it's kind of hard, because they're getting some kind of gratification out of these pictures, man. I just can't figure it out though.
No, let me go in, right? Let me go in. Groupie love always existed. Let's not get that twisted, right? But Instagram ain't always exist. You always had a joker track down. They do it to this day. Track them down, chase them down, the stars and whatnot.
Explain this to me then, Shay.
Yeah.
Explain this to me, right? I can look at it from this angle here, right? You know, we was young bucks, right?
Right.
You know how you might have had like certain jokers and certain players and certain women, certain fly girls in the hood, to other younger up and comings looked up to in a certain way because they were doing their thing. They might have been 6 years older than you.
Right.
It might have been a girl 5 years older than another girl looking up to her, and she was really doing her thing. She was going to school, going to college, had a hair done every week, fingernails, polish, nails did, hair, wig, split up, all good, smelling well. Shining, coming through the hood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being seen, not heard, mouth closed most of the time, but just flossing and shining on the ladies type sign. Then you had niggas coming through, and what the men do, you had other youngins looking at them, looking up, they like 5, 6 years older than them. They might be 15, they 20. They doing their thing. They might be on the corner with her hanging and banging, slinging to get their money, and how they doing it. They working the head, right Aid, maybe at Dave and Blockbuster.
Yeah, what's the highlighting point?
The highlighting point is they was looking up. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They had something to look up to. Now, right now, you got kids, they don't have nothing. They look at us and say, that's the same old head that ratted. So they doing their thing. And they thing is, can I get a flick with you?
Right, son.
It's cool. I'm going to put your flick on my page and try to get me some likes. And whatever they getting out of them likes, I ain't figured that part out yet. But it's something to that. You know what I mean? And it ain't about getting the money. See, when we was growing up, all them flicks meant, man, you taking flicks, you might be them folks. They on them trying to take pictures, and people don't know you. You jumping in and out of them pictures, man, they ain't cool.
Right.
So we ain't do a lot of that.
Right.
Especially if we was moving and shaking in the streets, like I might have been moving and shaking once upon a time.
Right.
You understand? That was foul ball.
I'm gonna say this here, right? I'm gonna say this here. As it relates to looking up, ain't nothing wrong with looking up. Listen, I don't want nobody to get me twisted and think there's no hate or hostility or nothing like that coming from me as it relates to the star, right? That's not what I'm focusing in on, right? I'm focusing in on the very thing that I believe the star focuses in on when it's happening.
Right.
That is a Joe move.
Right.
Don't think that that's not being calculated in some of these dudes' head. Come on, man.
Right.
So the end result of what I'm saying is, to each his own. Some people can't put themselves on that Joe level.
But let me
I don't want a guy.
Right?
I don't want a guy to walk away from me, right, and have a interpretation of me that I'm a Joe.
But Shay, listen though, you got a lot of different kinds of Joes, man. No bull crap, no bullshit, man. You got Joe Familiar.
Right.
Then you got Joker might come in sliding on some Joe Cool shit. You know what I mean? You might got the Joe Hat Man. You might got Joe Nose come through all lit up and froze out. You know what I mean? It's all different kind of Joes that slide in these events, man. But I know the Joe you point out is the familiar Joe. He's just straight up clown type Joe.
Yeah.
He don't got no finesse with him, no cool with him, no smooth with him at all.
No,
I mean,
I can't even say that. Kind of these dudes might appear to be. Like you said, it's a different situation. These dudes might appear to have some fly, some swag, some finesse, some no, all the way up to that point where they pull that Joe suspect. That's a suspect move to me.
it might be such, right? But see, maybe I'm giving them a little pass, right? A little A pass from this point here, right? I'm not growing up in this era. I'm just getting used to how to follow somebody on Instagram.
Right.
I'm dinosaur. I'm pterodactyl out here trying to fly around. I ain't no bald eagle no more, man. I'm an old bird. I'm lucky I'm still able to fly. You understand?
Right.
These young birds, they flying around. They flying backwards out here, man. They doing all kinds of
shit
stuff.
But see, a lot of the young bucks in here, right, Con? That's why I beg to differ. Some of the young bucks is commenting back saying, that's Joe. So I don't think it got to do with error. I think it got to do with individual.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. And I'm flashing it down too. But I'm trying to play it even because of this. Why so many these young cats being Joe?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be somebody, right?
This is sharp point. Hey, listen, this is sharp point here, man.
Yeah, everybody wants to be somebody, right?
Right.
Especially coming from walks of life like us.
Right.
Right? So the closest they could get, right?
Right.
To feeling like somebody,
right?
Even if they didn't accomplish it themselves,
right?
They seize the opportunity. That's what I think the whole play is. Oh, there go Young Thug, there go Big Bug, right?
Right.
Yo, let me get that WAP and put it right on the gram and stun off of it. But some people stunt, some people they think they stunting on, then you got other thoroughbreds like me that see it through a different lens. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I see it for what it is.
Okay.
That was a Joe move.
Right. right.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you saying that you can't place no time frame on being Joe.
No, man.
I understand what you're saying. Being Joe is always a foul ball, foul move play.
And then it go into this.
You can't call it Joe play and
it go into self-love. It go into integrity and how you feel about yourself at some point too. It get deep because you should never put
I'm gonna tell you me, right?
A person over you.
I'm not taking no pictures with nobody I don't know, man. I don't know you personally, and I might even know you personally. So I'm gonna peep the vibe now. If it's not a good vibe, I'm still not to take no flick with you. It got the right atmosphere, the right temperature, so to speak, for me to say, yo, let's flick up real quick. You know what I mean? Because to me, that's just always not cool. That's just the era and time frame I grew up in. So I still see these. I'm up on my timeline. I'm seeing flicks of this one, that one. I'm like, I don't know that guy, I don't know that girl. What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? But in some way, it's cool. So, you know what
I mean? Each his own. I just want to point out this. This is the highlighting point, right?
Yeah, man.
If a person is prone to doing that, jumping to that beat because of what I said, because you're trying to get some light off this other cat's light, put more energy into your own light. Love yourself that much. Don't put nobody over you on that tip. And don't bow down to nobody on that tip. You don't need them cats to shine. They got their own shine. You know what I mean? Concentrate on your shine. You feel what I'm saying? And make it authentic. Don't dress it up. Don't dress it up for the gram and all that shit. You know what I mean? Because that's what it come off to be with some people.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to pick your spots.
Right.
Because some
Right.
people know these people. Some people have intimate relationships with these people and they flick up. Some people were formally introduced, they flick up. All that's cool. Right? I'm talking about the one that run up and say, let me get that, let me get that. And they make it a thing. That's their thing. They wearing that on their sleeve.
Right.
So every time you see them, hey, look, I'm with this
Right.
one right now today. Then tomorrow, hey, you see me right here with this one?
Right. Hey,
Hey, I'm
Pete,
with this
though,
one
right
now. You see me?
Yeah, right. Now watch
That's
this, right?
where it get goofy. It's goofy right there.
Yeah, right. It's goofy
You know what I
right
mean?
there, right? And see this though, right? The goofiest point to get to is sharper than that because that's not an on-point move.
That's right, son. He
You
says,
understand
in
what
you,
I'm
not
saying?
on you. That's right,
That's
son.
not an on-point move. Like I said, it's never a really on-a-point move if you flagging and flicking up with somebody that you ain't cool with from the gun bust. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's always an Alabama Joe familiar type move.
Right.
But somewhere, somehow, some way, since they got these Instagram models and players on these phones, everybody feels though they on that level. So let me get a flick with you and a pick with you, throw it up, try to gather the feedback they can get. My thing is, if you getting money behind that, get your paper.
Right. Sometimes it's a play like that.
That's the only time it's cool.
Yeah, sometimes it's a money play.
For me, if you ain't getting if ain't no cash register ching, that's a foul ball move to me, man. You know
you gotta
I
capitalize off of some kind of way.
Yeah, so my point at the end of this is you take as many pictures you want till your phone break. But at the end of the day, like I said the other day, try to bring some money home off these flicks we taking. I ain't talking about no, you know what I mean? So-rated, X-rated stuff, man. Keep it real good for the kids.
Good money. Who thirsty?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Thirsty. Go to Cold Biz for the day, right?
I got something fresh, man.
Now peep this one. There's a boy named Joe Rogan, white boy. I don't know if everybody hip to him or not, right? But he got a podcast. And he known for throwing a nigga word around, right? My nigga. What's up, nigga? You know what I mean? Like, not derogatory, but he using it, right? This where we get ready to go at. So my man Freddie Gibbs show up on the show a few days ago.
Yeah,
right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Freddie Gibbs, the rapper. Y'all know Freddie Gibbs, the boy, the rap boy. The one that got into the stuff with Jim Jones recently. At any rate, he shows up a few days ago at Main Man's show. The topic was how they censoring, you know, the powers that be is censoring Main Man Joe Rogan from using the N-word, right? Freddie Gibbs go like this. He say,
easy, I see you out there.
He say, listen,
that's all love, baby.
Yeah, I don't got no problem with you using the N-word. This is what he say.
Right.
You my nigga. This is what he say.
Right.
You my nigga. But I'm going to keep it a bean. I would rather y'all white folks, that's ours. Stop trying to take that from us. You already took our freedom, brought us over here on the ships. This how he come. Leave us with that. That's us.
Right.
Now, I looked up the word nigga just by curiosity. I wanted to know the definition, right?
Right.
They say the word nigga, right, is used mainly amongst blacks, right? But also amongst other minorities and ethnicities. This is what it say, right?
Right.
It's a neutral or friendly word. It's used in a neutral or friendly way.
Right.
They say a lot of times it's used in our music.
Right.
You know what I mean? And how we address each other in a neutral and friendly way. Peep game. However, it is taken extremely offensive when another group of people they call outsiders than us, they don't fit the minorities, the ethnicities, or the blacks. When they use it, in the same content, it comes off as offensive. Now, my question is why? Why is it offensive because it's a white person if they're using it in the exact same content that we use it in? I want to know y'all feedback.
Man, dig this, right? Let's cut the fat off the bull, man. I smell the bullshit, shit.
Right.
Smell it, man. I can smell the bullshit, man.
Right.
I mean, nothing wrong with my nostrils, man.
Right.
I'm 100% nigga, man.
Right.
I mean, I've been told the slave master to get out of here, man.
Right.
Stabbed me right in his heart, man. Real rap. And that boy, Freddie Gibbs, you know how I feel about the situation, man. He should never go on that podcast from the rip, man. For the simple fact, the boy Rogan, I ain't gonna disrespect him or nothing like that. I'm gonna keep it right even and everything. But he all out of pocket, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, they done took everything from us already. They done took our religion. They done stole our women. You know what I mean? They done
robbed our identities.
You know what I mean? They done took
We
our
done robbed
names.
of our names.
You know what I mean? We
lost
struggling to get
it.
some things back in order now, right? And the people I stand up for, we gotta stand together.
You praying for Russia.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying, Shake? And
right.
I'm standing with the have-nots. Look, I come from the trash can, man. You know what I mean? I come from way out of there, right? And there's a lot of us that come from them same alleyways, trash cans. Somebody got to the street and they ain't get out the high rises yet, so to speak. For a person who got a jump in life already, to look down their nose and say, well, we already know they branded us with that. It's a brand. That's like somebody getting you a hot joint, go shh,
right
on your back. It's there, it's on us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now we take it and use it for one another on the way of empowering each other, the way it's saying, I love you, my nigga.
Right.
I mean, you can do anything you want to do, my nigga. Keep your head up and your eyes open, my nigga. You know what I mean? On that type vibe, right?
Right.
It's never cool for somebody who got a heads up, even for a Mexican, even for some Puerto Ricans, they say it in a way that's a down your nose look. And you can feel it when they say it.
Okay.
So it's really out of pocket for anybody to say.
Right, real
Even
quick, Kyle, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy said, if you listen to the way Rogan used it in the podcast, it was meant to be vulgar and offensive. That's one opinion from Easy. The other boy, my man, SP Wally said, Joe Rogan, Vlad, all of them are culture vultures. They take our slang and say the things we, that they say the things they heard from us.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, I mean, see what I'm saying? I ain't hear the whole podcast, but I'm quite sure that's a very on point response. I mean, where to be to the point with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a camera ride off that and say the podcast should have been flagged. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever network he broadcast this thing on, they should have, 80-60.
And what I want to know is, and listen, this just for the sake of great conversation. I want everybody to use their noodle. Don't think I'm taking a side because I'm putting a side out there. I want everybody to build from this point here. This was my question. And Easy said, it come all vulgar, but the boy Freddie Gibbs said to him, I know you ain't racist. You my nigga. He give it back to him. You my nigga, right? I want to know if a white person is using the word nigga the same way we use nigga, right? My nigga, you cool, thorough. and they mean it authentically, is there a problem? Ain't it a problem, and why?
Check it out. Say, read the board. What's that say? Obligated. You see
No,
that, John?
listen.
Can't see that.
Leave that.
All right, all right.
So, go ahead.
Pete Deal, right? The boy Freddie Gibbs, right? You feeling it? I ain't feeling it, man. I'm gonna tell you why I ain't feeling it.
Give it to me.
If you ever been around, I had some very close friends, man, that wasn't and didn't come from the trash can that I came from. They might have thought they came from a trash can in their own perspective, but I got around a couple friends of mine, Joe Rogan, a Jewish white friend I knew from 8th grade all the way to 12th grade, from middle school, high school, Dennis.
Right. You're making some good comments. Go ahead.
Dennis.
I ain't ignoring you. I'm gonna address that. Go ahead.
Robin Bird.
Easy Wale. Yeah.
You remember Denny Right Shake?
Yeah.
I mean, and I had some very good close friends that was Caucasians, right?
Right.
I never would allow them dudes around me to say, "What's up, my nigga?" They knew better. I would punch them dudes in their mouth, man. We'd have been rumbling.
No, I hear that. I'm saying why.
So how can, because that I'm telling you, because we was branded with that by them.
No, that's the word nigger with an ER.
No, even a white man can't say to me, "What's up, my nigga?" Because even when they say that, it's still in a derogatory sense. And I'm receiving of that. I'm not gonna receive it in a uplifting, supportive. You know where I'm coming from. We on the same page of the book, so to speak. Because you're not my nigga. You my guy. You my breast. You might be my man, but you're not my nigga. Nah. And I wouldn't address no white boy like that. I wouldn't go up to no friend of mine that was white and be like, "What's up, my nigga?" And he go back.
So peep game. Do you think Freddie Gibbs was out of pocket?
He out of both pockets.
Cause he tried to check him, but he still gave him a pass like, "You my nigga."
Yeah, see, and for me, I think Freddie Gibbs is doing that for some other reasons. I told you, man, he got arterial motor shake. His whole twist, I believe, is he want to be, you know what I mean, like a red up morning. He got a back door. He's really an R&B singer, and that's great. You know what I mean? But don't get on that show and okay some white man calling us the N-word and your backdoor moves because you use hip-hop for your stepping stone. You understand what I'm saying? Don't leave us hip-hoppers in the bag like that. Don't turn your back on us, because I ain't no white man's nigga. You know what I mean? Right. Stop that. You know what I mean? Right. So that's how I'm taking it. You know what I mean? He would have to come on my show and speak with something to me. No, Con. No, man, I don't look at it.
I'm going to tell you my true sentiments, right? I'm going to tell you my true sentiments now. I wanted to hear everybody build, right?
Yeah.
This is my joint. I believe that the intent from them is always derogatory, even if they try to dress it up like it ain't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they already know our sentiments about it, right? So to force past that and shoot it at me, but say that you don't mean no harm is already BSGS. You already know that majority of us don't want you to call us that, dog.
That's like having a homosexual in your family, right? Your brother, your sister, your cousin, your pop, your mother might be homosexual. You know how they feel about being called the faggot, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? It was a homosexual in my neighborhood, no bullshit. Faggot Kevin. He'll knock a joke out, you call him a faggot, man. And he had hands. Cold blade.
You gotta watch it, yo.
Huh?
Watch it a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm telling you the truth.
I get it.
He was the kind of homosexual that ain't allowed nobody to call him that F word like that.
Right.
That's like a white man calling you, get over here, boy, go put my trash out. Hey, what you talking about? I don't care how you say it.
They gonna cancel us, kind. It's like I'm messing with you.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't care how you dress it up.
Right. No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's like that because, like I said, I believe that word is derogatory in itself. They
You
trying to
understand
make.
what I'm saying though?
Yeah, I get you, but by
You can't call a
definition,
homosexual in your family that word like that.
yeah, because that's like already. Is that a derogatory word? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know it is. You just said they're cancel us.
Right. All right. Now peep this. That's why I don't think the two weigh up the same because nigga, like I said, by definition, is not derogatory the way we use it.
No, see, check it out. Let me go on the definition, right? Who's the writer of that definition, man? Come on, man. I'm gonna go heavy on you, man.
No, because they get it from the way we use it. If it's not, listen, if it's derogatory, we shouldn't be saying it to each other.
I just said that. I just said we shouldn't be saying to each other either, you hear me?
Oh, all right, I get it.
I just said all that shit.
Right.
I said some of us spinning around making cool, uplifting, inspiring way of saying, yeah, you can do what you want to do, my nigga.
But you say either way is not cool.
But for real, bro, we shouldn't be saying it should be flagged all together. That's why some of them think it's cool because we embrace some people into our culture. We gotta get on that joint too, man. What's up with this culture vulture stuff? That's a whole nother.
No, that's gonna be a whole nother joint.
We're gonna bring that beat back to that. But all this spinning to that because it's a whole big thing going on, man.
Right.
That we really gotta undress right to the point in the situation because we have an upcoming generation to keep going forward, man. Real talk.
Good money.
You know what I mean?
With that being said, right, let me ask you something. You talk about generations and all. Let me ask you something, man.
What's the up, homie? What's the up?
Still, let me ask you something, John.
Yeah.
What's going to be your pick of the best hip hop era in hip hop history since hip hop been out? What do you think was the best era? You got the 70s, you got the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, all the way up to now.
You know what I ask you, man?
What's that?
Where you be finding these heavy ass questions from you hit me with, man? You be making me think, man. I open my crayon box up, man.
I want everybody to think.
I mean, I got colors in real fast. Let me see. You said what's the murderous hip hop era?
Right.
70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s to whenever, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And when we touch on that, we gotta figure out what was the worst too.
Right? All right.
Somebody said definitely the 90s.
All right.
Who was that? Oh, very much unbothered. Sadiq.
All right. Look, right. This is a very intricate question because it's semi like the rap era is kind of like intertwined through generations. Okay. The eras ain't really turned when the generations turn. So
you got people say the 2000s, right? Yeah. You
get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying this.
Start naming your folks. Hey, listen, whoever puts a generation era in,
they coming in tonight.
Put in the comments, name your folks from that era to substantiate your point. Now go ahead.
Hold on, they coming on right in a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah, whoever give up the best John, we gonna tap them in with us in about 2 minutes, about 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, right. So
y'all gonna come on live with us.
So let me open up one time when they said tip, right?
We gonna pick.
So for me, right, you had the worst. All right, I always like when they say I got some good news, some bad news. I take the bad news first to get it out the way. Now, man, I'm gonna get that out the way, right? Get that bad shit out the way, right? Let that fart and that bad gas pass, right?
Right.
Now, here we go, right? The worst ever to me was the hibbity. The hibbity, just getting it started, cracking the egg back in the 80s, the late 70s, 79, 80s. That Kumo D, I mean that Curtis Blow, that Big Bad Hank and the Sugar Hill Gang and all them jokers.
Right.
No, man, Raider with that. Now we needed that to get a camera ride to what I think the best ever was.
SP
right?
Wally, whatever was that? You naming names.
So the best ever to me was
give me the years.
The best ever rap of hip hop. Cause rap and hip hop is two different for me, right? So I'm gonna use rap all together. Cause hip hop really was that dance in the club, partying, good time. Rap, for me, is really more the street culture, bring it to life. Right. And that came 95, 90, I'm gonna say 93, it started. That's a hip hop opened up the bag of tricks.
Right.
93 to about, I'm gonna say to about 2003. That 10-year span, I think had the most murderous rappers, the most deadliest, sharpest wordsmiths, songwriters out of any, that 10-year span. That's what I think. What you think, Shake?
Whatever was that again, my fault?
See, I can't really narrow it down to Eric. You said 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
What year? What year?
The years I'm saying it started in 93. See, hip hop didn't start on the exact generation. It started like late 78, early 79. Then it bust open by like 80, 81. It was up and running good.
Yeah.
So when we say 70s to 80s, like it's always an overlapping year.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying 90s.
But I'm trying to generalize it like this so that people can pick from them years, from that decade, whoever fell in that decade that was the hottest, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that.
Because it was the early 90s had a lot of whack dudes, a lot of whack juices. It was a lot of oink oink, man. I'm throwing
like who, for instance?
Stuff, man.
Point it out.
I ain't gonna throw nobody all over the boat, Shake. I don't get to that.
No, we just talking about music. We ain't talking no personal stuff.
You know what I mean? Oh, no, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Read between the lines of the grime and the slime, man.
No, I want to know who was whack and who was hot, yo.
I just told you the whole hippie era, the hip, hop, the hip, hop, you know, that whole era was whack, man.
So you saying
that whole era, the only one that was hot was the boy Melly Mel.
Melly Mel. I was ready to say you ain't saying Melly Mel, corny.
No, as I'm saying the whole era was whack.
What about Curtis Blow?
I said he's the hippity. We needed him, though. We needed him. He wasn't no hot artist, Shake. You know that, Shake. He wasn't no hot artist, man.
Well, now everybody, it seemed to be a consensus about the 90s. There's one person there shooting 2000s, right?
Right.
It seemed to really be a consensus about the 90s.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So the 90s, so I'm gonna bring SP Wally in, man.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna bring, cause he talking 90s talk, right? SP. I'm ready to bring him in. We're gonna talk about the 90s. Cause I think the 90s too. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
SP Wally, what's good?
Hey, how y'all be? Listen,
I'm holding on. What's up, man?
My voice is a little messed up because I was in the hospital. But
Man, Allah heal you, man.
Thank you. Shukran. Hey, listen, my favorite era was the 90s because they had true wordsmiths. Big. Oh, the list just go on. Nas, right. Jay-Z, Public Enemy.
Ooh. All of them was bred in the 90s, right?
Wu-Tang Clan, yeah. You name them. They was.
I gotta agree, yo.
They made sense with their lyrics, and their lyrics had authenticity. Right. Like, you know, these new guys, you know, they all play with one sound.
Gotcha.
The 90s, You had to have your own sound.
Yup.
You couldn't sound like nobody else. If I sounded like you, they'd be like, oh no, you know what? He sounds too much like
He
him.
biting.
Right.
You gotta keep it all the way real. What's a thing called biting?
Exactly. Listen.
Biting is extinct now,
Exactly. And I wanted to touch on something else now.
Yeah.
Any white dude that say nigga to you,
right,
is disrespectful.
Right.
It's like he calling you boy. Con, you 100% right.
Yup.
You don't tolerate, I don't care where you at. Check them.
Yup.
Check them. They are culture vultures. They listen.
No, I'm gonna keep it real. I agree. I just want my sentiments was a person might argue. I don't mean no harm.
No.
I grew up around black for all that.
You stand right there. If you grew up around us, then you know it's offensive.
Right. That's what I said. It's all BS because you know we ain't with it. So the mere fact that you shoot it at me after you know it ain't with it is disrespectful. It ain't.
That is 100% correct. That is well spoken. I check y'all out because y'all got some informative stuff, and it be knowledgeable. I like listening to y'all.
Good money. I appreciate that.
Listen, right?
100%.
Me personally, right? Hey, wow, my bad. Sound like bro.
Walaikum salam, Khan.
I ain't see you in a minute, man.
I know I've been moving. I've been moving around.
That's how we do it. We can't stand still. But listen, right? To the point, right? You got these dudes that can rap and they good artists, but they ain't never really give me what I need to, I'm going to say, Nas cracked the eggshell open for the first, to let me feel that connection what I was needing.
I say this, guy.
In my high school years, I wasn't getting it.
I say this right here.
But what was different? What was different from Nas?
Nas brought you to the corner,
and Rakim and them
they was worse than this.
Eric B and Rakim, they ain't really bring me to the corner like Nas.
This is how I gauge rap. If you ain't never have to rewind back what he said, he ain't shit. You be like, what? Did you just hear what he said?
Yeah, right.
And you rewind it back over and over because
hey, I wanna be fair, right?
I rewind some Rakim.
Listen,
back.
I want to be fair, right? Can we put another dude on here?
Who?
I want to be fair, and I want to put one of the youngest on, right?
Y'all go ahead. You ain't got that time. But I just want y'all to know, y'all doing a great job. Y'all going to get followers. Cause I'm
right, and we can't forget that's
people to get on
right there.
I appreciate that. While we keep tapping in, yo.
Without a doubt. Great job,
listen.
Great job.
Start filming live and all that.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to it, man.
All right, so tap in, man.
All right.
Love you, home.
Love you, go.
All right.
Can't miss this beat right here, right? It was just, I'm just reading John. It was said, don't forget, the 90s brought two of the hottest women that ever picked the microphone up, man.
And who was that?
Foxy and Little Kim. That's another, let me ask you something, man. Who
the hottest
broad on that microphone, man?
Who the hottest bunny?
Yeah, let's put that in your back pocket.
I want to tap. I'm going to tap.
You hear me?
I'm going to tap a young buck in, right?
But you hear me though, Shay?
What you say?
Put that in your back pocket for a later date. Who the best female artist, the queen crown?
I'm going to tap my son in real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to hear from him. I want to hear.
Yeah, let's do it.
Assalamu
Neff, where you at, Neff?
He
doing what I was doing. He halfway in.
Assalamu I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try him again. Oh, there you go. You on? A little bit.
I see you, Neff. What it do?
Assalamu what's up? Son, I can't hear you. What's up? I can't see you.
Can't hear you or see you or hear you.
Let's try it again. Tap out. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna shoot it back at you.
Yeah, but let's keep this horse moving real quick. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I mean? As the story go, the 90s produced the most sharpest lyricists, the most telling storytellers, the most, they brought the corner to the microphone in a way that you felt it all. It made you feel as though you was a rapper. I had times I heard niggas raps, I repeated every word like I was the motherfucker behind the mic that wrote the shit. I'm checking myself like, man, what is you doing, man?
Right,
Fall
hold
back,
on.
man. You know what I mean? You acting joke. I'm out of pocket. And I just try to fall back and listen, but I'm really a fan,
Right.
like some of these dudes I'm really deep fans of, man. Like I was just telling somebody earlier today, if I seen Jadakiss and ran in the motherfucking SP, I'd probably be like, you know what I mean, on some shit. I'd probably have to check myself.
Hey, son,
You know
I don't know what's up with your joint, son. But listen, I want to say this here. My pick is the 90s too, right? And it's a hands down joint, right? Because even like All City Classic Shoe, what's happening? Even like he said the 80s and the 90s, right?
Right.
Son, tap out, son. I'm going to send it back.
See, we get somebody else.
Even he's saying the 80s and the 90s because he said he can't leave off the Cool G raps in them, right? Which is true. I got to cover that too. But I believe that the 90s bred...
There wasn't enough dudes in the 80s to say the 80s and the 90s, man. It wasn't enough of them cats. It was only the Juice Crew that really was holding the 80s down. If you don't get like that, it's only the Juice Crew.
I'ma say that because I gotta include them in my pick, and like you said, it overlap. And the reason why I'm agree with him with that is because that was the era, that was the Dr. J era that bred the Michael Jordans. You feel me? So yeah, them dudes, a lot of them dudes that we like from the 90s that took the baton and went crazy with it, they was looking up to these cats. Cool G rap. You know what I mean?
All right, but if you're gonna say that, you gotta say them cats is looking up to the motherfucking Grandmaster Nels and the Busy Bees and all them dudes, man. Somebody had to take it to the level that they couldn't take it to. Even though they was watching them, Michael Jordan took it somewhere. Dr. J had 16 years to take it where Michael Jordan took it to in 12. You understand what I'm saying? So,
right.
Just like the boy said, there's levels to this shit, man. And I believe, like I'm the one who's saying that it's lapping over, but the lap came over to me in 93. That's when, to me, the most deadliest, not just a one squad of rappers, you have multiple squads of murder rappers in the 90s. You had Nas in the Firm. You had Wu-Tang and Raekwon and
right,
Ghost
exactly.
and all them. Right? You had motherfucking Mobb Deep.
Why your joint buffering like that, Con?
My joint doing the twist now?
It's starting to buffer crazy on the screen.
Hey, man, how about now, man? I don't know what's going on. See, it's still doing.
I hear you well, but the screen's stuck.
Man, how about now, man? I don't wait. Up, man. I'm still out of pocket.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Stop about hit me back, cause I don't know what to do, man. I see everything straight and clear. You know what I mean?
It's stuck.
Tap out and tap back in.
You back?
Huh? What'd you say?
It looked like you was back for a minute.
And it went back out again?
Yeah, it's buffering.
You can hear me though, you can't see nothing? Cause it's still going on my joint.
Yeah, come on out. Let me tap you back in.
You gotta put me out.
Everybody, you with us, everybody still with me, right?
Drop me out, Shake.
Huh?
Drop me off.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, we stuck, man.
On my end.
we dinosaurs out here, man. You still
No,
can't
I
see
think
me,
you
Shake?
really got to do it, Con.
All right, wait a minute.
What happened? But listen, let's keep it pushing, right? Everybody here, yeah.
Hit me back,
Listen.
Shake.
Huh? No, you good. You seem like you back at it.
You can see me now?
And you talking, yeah.
Oh, you can see me.
Yeah, you back on.
All right, cool.
So everybody listen. No, he cool. So do the majority agree? Now who say 2000? I'm surprised, right? That nobody said this era here. Got a lot of young bucks in there. I'm surprised ain't nobody start shooting that around. The little, the little Dirks and the the little babies and all that. I like they art too. Don't think we don't like the stuff
They
they
make
do.
good music, man. They make real good music, Shake.
Yeah, they make good
That's
music.
the bottom line. They make real good music. But
Yup.
them 90 guys,
They rap.
yeah, they was about that microphone. They was about that craft. It was like going to basketball court with a nigga who had a crazy handle, and everybody was working on their handle to see who could shake and bake a nigga the best and get to that hoop and first layups and finger rolls and drop-ins and all that kind
All
of
right,
tricky
so who
shit.
held the 90s down? What one person, if you had to give it to the one person who was the head of that
Damn.
era, who was the king of that era?
Hey, man, come on, man. This is a roller coaster ride right now.
You gotta give it to me.
This is a roller coaster ride, man.
I'm asking everybody.
Oh, come on back.
All y'all shot 90s out there with
Give me some help,
confidence,
y'all.
and y'all
Give me some
named
help
some
out there,
people,
man.
right?
Yeah,
I
man,
want to
give me some
know,
help.
out of them people, who is the top dog of the 90s? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, see if someone else going to join in, Shake, for the last 10, 15 minutes. You know what I mean? You hear me?
Yeah, let's see if all want to get all city in.
Yeah, I'm bring Shoe Shoe.